long time no see. Yeah,
いやー、久しぶり。
久しぶりです。日本語上手。はい。
まだまだです。
はい。私は直樹です。
私はマイリーです。
知ってます。はい。
Yeah. 私は、Yeah.
はい。
やっぱり、so
よろしくお願い
awkward.
します。
よろしくお
No.
願いします。So I think the most infamous examples of this like the stark differences between Western and Asian cultures is public transit etiquette. You see there's a bunch of cases about like really awful people like getting arrested and stuff, playing music loudly on
Yeah.
the train, or like Johnny Somali getting arrested in Korea, for example, which is
Hey.
hilarious.
Yeah, it's kind of controversial in Japan, I think. Yeah.
Right.
I think that, Ruby-chan, guy is also popular. I mean, popular in popular is not really the right word, but you know what I mean? Do you know that?
Infamous, yeah.
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 Like in a
知らなかった。この人。
no, it's in like Japan's Densha. Then he just brought some really loud speaker there. Yeah, they just
There's a
I
lot of
think he
people like
played.
that.
So I think I just want to talk about the public transit etiquette at first, I guess. Yeah, I think in Japan we are really quiet in the train. I mean, on the first point, we don't have any
Yeah.
energy to talk about or something because we are squashed in a train, right? Especially in Tokyo. So yeah,
Oh yeah, it's a lot.
yeah,
Um,
no,
there's some like funny examples. Like I was sitting with my American friend when I visited last, like in an empty car, and Japanese people like kept coming in to sit down there, but when they saw us sitting there, they left. When they saw two foreigners sitting in an empty car together, they left. They just went to go sit somewhere else.
really?
Yeah,
Like,
面白かった. I don't know. It's not that big of a deal though. I haven't had too many bad experiences personally, but I assume
uh,
there's like a growing sentiment that foreigners are kind of, I don't know, weird on trains or obnoxious, because I guess there are a lot of examples of that happening.
so I guess, but this year or like from last year, Japan is really popular amongst like a Western tourists. So I think the situation might be changed lately, isn't it?
Yeah, there's more and more people coming. We haven't been there. Like when we were there last in December, it was like decent, right? Did you notice anything? Except in Asakusa, that was crazy.
Yeah. I think I realize they are getting used to see foreign people lately.
Since
So
COVID.
yes, so they don't really react that much in a public place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to
Hmm.
get out of the city center to see less foreigners, for sure.
Sure. Yeah, that's right. If you see like a
Yeah.
inaka countryside oba-chan, maybe just they will react like, "Oh, 大臣だ, すごい," right?
I've really only had kids act like that. It's always been cute,
Well,
remember?
I know, like in stationery store, like she was
Yeah.
saying like ABC, ABC to you.
No, there was some kid at a train station. He was like ABC, ABC.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love it.
And like there's another cute little girl who just said hi to me, but that was
面白い. Yeah.
yeah. The adults kind of just tend to not interact with you.
そうですね. But I can just say that was 面白い, funny because we are fine with it. But did you feel like it's kind of discrimination or something in a serious way?
What, kids?
Yeah, that one, saying ABC because you were white,
No.
then okay.
No. No, it's funny. It's
Okay.
just a
I think
kid. What am I gonna do about it?
I know. Yeah, I was just assuming some people think it's discrimination. Like, I don't know.
I should just start yelling syllables at kids too next time I'm there. Like AO.
Okay, so that's a payback to them, right?
Yeah, totally. No, I don't care. It's just kids though.
Okay.
It's not like he was
So,
calling me a slur. I don't.
so I think in terms of etiquette, etiquette, etiquette,
Etiquette.
etiquette,
Etiquette.
etiquette.
Etiquette. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if it's right pronunciation since you are from Ballet. Yeah.
What the hell? That's discrimination.
Yeah, yeah. It's a nice line.
What the hell?
Yeah.
It's etiquette.
そうですよね。だからエチケットだと、電車の中で電話をしちゃいけない Like,
In America, though, it's kind of free for all. Like people, at least in America, people drive a lot more, and so if you take public transportation, it's kind of like the poor man's way of traveling. And so homeless people and like people with DUIs and stuff tend to. I don't have a license, so I'm not saying anything bad about it, but that's just kind of like the general sentiment. But so the public transportation here can get really weird and unsafe at times. The etiquette's kind of non-existent. There's just a few basic ones, like don't play music really loud, and that's it, I think.
that's it?
Or don't,
Only.
yeah, don't do anything insane.
Okay. Oh, それは大変です。It's really tough, I think. I don't think I can
A little
survive in the
bit.
US. Yeah.
It is tough to live here. It's like, yeah, if you don't really conform to. I hate driving. Unless you
So
live in
for
a
the
really
heads
good,
up.
like,
Mm-hmm.
like a bendy tokoro. Other than that, you're like not.
確かに日本
Yeah,
が
it's
便利。いや、でも、なんかペーパーワークが多いとか、それはあんまり便利じゃない。Yes, exactly. So Japan is really convenient in terms of, getting in a transportation or something. But if you were living in Japan, you have to deal with a lot of paperwork in Shiakusho, City Hall, or like a lot of places. Yeah.
that's everywhere though.
アメリカも
Just paperwork
嘘
and taxes. I don't know.
So I think the thing I want to say is like for the heads up, you have to be really quiet in train in Japan if you are coming from the US, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh,
My mom's gonna have trouble with that when we visit
uh,
there.
how did you feel as the first time you get in a train in Japan? Like you feel like you are I feel like suppressed. Did you feel that?
No, I was scared. Well, I was a little bit scared because I didn't
Okay.
know if I was doing anything wrong. I put, those receipts that you get when you buy physical tickets, the big ones.
追加じゃなくて
Yeah, the physical paper tickets, you get like a receipt after you buy them, and I put that in like the ticket thing where you put the ticket in, and the guy like he like took it out and handed it back to me, and he's like, "No, that one." So I put the raw like. I was really mixed up with the receipts when I first got to Kyoto for the first time.
he yelled at you?
Kind of. Well, it was just like fast paced. When I went to Narita Airport, they were yelling.
Even quiet Japanese people yelled at you?
Right. He didn't like he did it for us too. Like he's like, "Where are you going? Where are you going?" I'm like, "Shinjuku." And he like did the ticket for us on the Narita Express. I'm like, okay, I've been here before. I could do it by myself. Just because I'm a foreigner doesn't mean that I can't do it. I was just fully prepared to pick it by myself, but jeez.
大変でしたね。Okay.
That's kind of a boring story though.
いやいや、いいですよ。すごくいいストーリー。I think for my past life for 27 years, I guess, I feel like I have to be invisible in train.
Really? That makes sense.
Yeah, like you shouldn't stare at someone. You shouldn't, do anything. Like you have to be sitting down or stand up in a really quiet, and then just try not to be existing. Yeah.
You say that, but then I also saw like a middle-aged Japanese guy last time I was on the train looking at inappropriate content on his phone, which is just funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he was like literally like up against the wall, like looking at like suggestive material, like full on his phone.
Okay.
Just like manga.
Yeah.
So some people don't want to particularly be invisible.
I mean, I think he might think it's just a small screen, right? So he just thought nobody's looking at the screen from the side or something.
I was looking at him
Okay.
from his the back. He had his back turned to me, and I was just staring at his phone.
Yeah. That's awful.
Got it. Yeah.
No. Have you seen someone like watching some kind of stuff in the US on a train?
No, I've never seen that. I've seen a Japanese guy do it though. So
Okay.
there's that. On the way to Saitama.
Really? I think it's really Inaka train, but
Yeah.
I think maybe
That's
that's
why,
why.
I guess.
Yeah, that's why. Exactly.
There's still a lot of like salarymen like on the train too. There's a lot of people. Oh well, I guess. I don't.
He was maybe like really rare, brave guy from Japan. Really rare. Yeah.
Yeah, but people aren't exactly perfect in Japan, is my point either. You know, people tend to think of Japanese, like they kind of like infantilize you guys a little bit. Like other like foreigners talking to other foreigners, like, oh, you can't disturb them, and you have to be quiet and polite, and it's true. But there's also just obviously the other people that are just reading stuff on the train. So it's a spectrum.
Don't disturb him. Yeah, don't disturb him, right? Yeah.
He's disturbing me.
Yeah. I haven't seen the kind of guy in my life, actually. Yeah.
I guess I got the rare, like, legendary status Japanese guy that day.
Yeah. What a lucky person. Yeah.
I know.
Did you realize anything else in train?
What? About trains?
Like, I don't know, the differences between Japan and the United States. I haven't been.
The United States doesn't.
Sorry?
We just don't have many trains in general. We just have buses and like light rails and stuff. We do have trains, but they're really hard to get to if you don't have a car also, so what's the point? You know? Just at least my like closest train station is like like an hour away driving. So I can't get to it.
I think the other one I realized is like the students are really loud in Japan, even in Japan.
Yeah, you know, teenagers are still teenagers. There's students and
I guess not really calling on a train and then not really even talking in a train. It's definitely a big differences. And I think not eating in a train is also a huge difference, I guess.
It's not that big of a difference. Like in the buses that I've been on, there's like signs that say you can't eat or drink. Because it's just a pain for the attendants to like clean up, you know.
Oh, you mean?
It's just
hygiene
issues. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I'm only talking about my experience in California. Like on the East Coast in New York, the train situation is totally different. Even though I've never been on it, there's just like you always hear these stories about like crime happening and like not that crime doesn't happen in Japan, but you
No.
hear like really bad stories about the New York trains and like homeless people getting on and like really creepy people. But yeah, I'm just talking on my experiences like
Okay.
California transportation, which is kind of
Okay.
like a lot less. It's really sparse, and we also have those problems, but it's not like insane like New York, I guess.
Yeah, I think I watched a clip about 1980 train in New York. It's kind of like a
Mhm.
youngster stuff. I don't know how to explain.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
New York's different because it's so congested there, the traffic, that not a lot of people want to drive. But still, it's still like it's still lower quality compared to Japan. Like almost
Okay.
every single public transportation in America is like lower quality than Japan. So you guys are like the gold standard, I guess.
やった。嬉しいで
Mhm.
す。Nice.
Mhm.
That's kind of huge surprise for me. I thought Japan is the only one country like 食べない, not really eating in a train. Oh,
No,
it's funny.
it's still an enclosed space, so
Yeah, yeah.
like it's hard
That
to
makes
clean.
sense.
Yeah.
When I was a high school student, I was eating oden in train. Yeah,
Really?
that was my bad.
Were people staring at you?
Of course, yes. Yeah, they did.
Oh my gosh. So you can
Yeah.
like I've drinking there's those vending machines on the like the Homu.
Homu.
So I always just got like yeah, on the Homu. In the
Homu, yeah.
Homu.
Platform, yeah.
Yeah. So I always just got like green tea or something, and I always drink that on the train. Do you think that's bad too?
ダメです。
Really? Why do they have the vending machines there then? What are they for?
それだからホームで飲むためにあるやつ。
Are you serious? Oh my god.
I think it's fine.
I've been doing Japan wrong this entire time.
はい。
I was just like
だね。
bring my fucking like oh sorry I don't I always bring my like tea on the train.
It's okay. Yeah, I mean, you can use Gaijin card. Like,
Yeah, Gaijin card.
yeah, like foreigners or sometimes, oh, it's fine. She's foreigner, so yeah, never mind. Yeah.
It's not like I ever bring like soda or anything. Like I've never spilled it before, so
I know. I kind of feel like someone's watching me if I drink something. So like my Japanese mental is preventing me to drink something in train. You know what I mean?
I don't know if I should keep using the Gaijin card for that. I could.
You can.
Because I have like
Yeah.
I have a green tea addiction, so I need to like be constantly kidding, but still.
You know, but dehydrating is really bad thing for our health. So actually, we should drink something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, you guys are uptight.
I don't know why Japan has such a weird culture, but
It's just so weird to me because you guys have the vending machines right in front of the trains. So like what are you supposed to assume?
あ、だからあれだよ、帰る人じゃない？電車から出て、なんていうか、ホームから階段に登って、その駅の外に行く人のためにある。
Oh,
So
okay.
I think, yeah, like vending machine is for the people who's waiting in a platform and also for the people who's getting out from the station. That's why that's nearby the exit, I guess.
That makes sense.
So, okay. So as you may notice, we are pivoting from introducing slang to
Cultural
we are-
cultural discussions.
exactly. So
Mhm.
if you're interested in introducing cultural differences between Japan and US and some countries, other countries, you can just tune in, right?
Tune in. Tune in.
Yeah, tune in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So また今度、また来月。バイバ
Okay,
イ。
bye.